Hello everybody, and welcome to a new episode of TypeScript Time. I'm your host Mirko and wish you a pleasant day. Yeah, what was that at the beginning? I forgot to switch off my microphone settings, sorry. So now we are ready. And now you should hear something, you up there. And we can start with our TypeScript tea time, yes. So, what are we going to do today? Yeah. We are going to continue with our sweet little game, the TypeScript tea time. Ready? Going to grab the image here. Yeah, there we go. Bams. So this from one of our sessions, like 2 weeks ago, I think, where we are programming. And what do we program? We program Final Fantasy style battles, but twist here is that you can control one of those characters that we see here on screen. So me here, you see Eddie here, you see Mace is here, you see Adrian is here, and together we fight against this DnD monster, the Beholder. And yeah, the monster attacks every 30 seconds. We attack in the meantime. So since last week, we can also start healing us, and that's where we are going to continue. So much for the introduction, I think. Yeah, and all of this we can play from Twitch chat with me opening up kind of an overlay. So first of all, hello everybody. We are going to take a sip and then we are going to dive in right and straight, because Tuesday is kind of the focus session. Nice green tea. Want some too? Of course. Here you go. Have a cup. All right. So let's see where we left off last time. We need two consoles here, one for the front end, one for the back end. Server. Do we need the server right now? I don't think we do. Thinking about it. So because we can enable development mode. And with that, we see an awesome adventurer number 1 on screen, as well as a werewolf are attacking us. And one thing that I do want here is have 2 adventurers. Yeah, Amazing Adventurer 1 and the Amazing Adventurer 2. So from here on, what were we working on last time? Last time, we kind of had this setup that we developed this heal, and that's where we're going to continue. Activating this fun little stuff, and need to import the GUI. And there we go. So now we have 2 times debug. Debug receive heal, so maybe once better. And if I click this, we should see some sort of animation on one of these characters. There we go. Interestingly, did they die from that? Why does that reduce their HP? That's interesting. Receive heal 20. Because we set it down to 8. We just set it down to 20. Okay. So maybe we make this 130. The debug heal. Reloading and bams. There we go. Okay, so that one works. Apparently they have 300 HP. Huh? That's quite a lot. That's probably because we have these debug adventure. Yeah, there we go. They have 300 HP in total. That one. And now what we want to do, make this animation nicer, because it's, as you can see, it's super small and it's not really visible. So let's do that. So what I'm going to do here is just say this.debug field of, I don't know, 100 maybe, and we say doesn't need anything. But what we want to do is we take two arguments here, which are, I think, the time as well as the delta. Both of them are actually numbers. These are coming from the game object's images. At least they should update. There you go. What is weird here is that they do not receive arguments for whatever reason. Oh, but I'm pretty sure they actually do receive the argument. So if we just, for example, console.log them here, time and delta, this, we put them inside of an object. If we look at our console, we should see undefined. Interesting. Let me think. Because we have a TypeScript error. Exactly. Because this one receives time number and delta number. Delta. Now they need the scene. We're now in the main scene here. They need to pass both of these values, and then they are defined. Yes, perfect. Exactly. So we don't really need the delta, to be honest, thinking about it. We can just throw that part out. But we do need the time. Or I do want to play around with the time. And now what we can do here is, if time modulo, where's my percent? There. So it's milliseconds. It's milliseconds, which means, let's say every second we want to time modulo 1000 is smaller than, let's say, 60, which is one frame long, then we call the debug here. Now this should happen like once. Once every now and then. Question is, why is this one? Something changed. There we go. Okay, perfect. This looks okay, yes, right? Maybe we can make it even smaller. Oh. 30. Yep. This looks fine. So from here we can fiddle around now with the with how it looks, I think. So there are basically two ways to do that. We can, I mean, there are a few simple ones, right? And a few less simple ones. we have this JSON here. One thing that we probably want is to increase the lifespan. Double it. And we need to reload. Yes. But now it also needs to spawn higher up. So what we can do to do that is like set this one to maybe or ideally, so it's now spawning at the center of this amazing adventurer. The problem with this is that it's not exactly the right position, right? Where is my receive here? Here inside this one, receive here. There we go. So yeah, let's make it ugly. The characters are pretty much static, which means we cannot lose too much, to be honest. We do it like this, for example, we should see, oh, that looks already better. I think I switched these two, so X 30 and the 150. Yeah, better. We're getting there. Then we do this. That's not too bad, is it? Maybe we can, instead of increasing the lifetime, we can instead increase double the speed and increase gravity, or leave gravity even. Bing. No, that doesn't work. We do need to increase gravity, right? Bing. Nothing happened. Okay, changing gravity didn't do much, apparently. Do this 100. Speed, lifespan, max velocity, Y. Here we go. So we probably want to change max velocity of Y. So we can make this one into 1000. We make this 150, for example. And then this one to 200. So if we look at it, ding. So why do we see so many of them? I think because our condition is triggering multiple times here. So log triggered. This is, I think it's triggering more often than we expect it to be. Yeah, it's triggering 8 times. Okay. Can trigger 8 times. Shouldn't it be? No, it's 16 milliseconds, right? 16.6 is 60 frames per. So 60 frames per second means every 16 milliseconds. So if we put this one to more than 15, it should trigger like once. So it's triggering 4 times still. Half it again. That looks pretty good. It would be good if it spread slightly more. Like we make this one even larger and the number of particles slightly higher. Max particles like 20, for example. Currently it's triggering twice, so if we put this to 4, hope that it's still triggering. still triggering it twice. Now it's not triggering at all. Come on. The trigger at some point. Ah, no, twice is correct, right? Twice was correct. Because it's triggering once for Amazing Adventurer 1 and once from Amazing Adventurer B. So if we put this one to 1, the number of adventurers to 1, it should trigger exactly once. Yeah. So that's how it looks like right now. Not too shabby. It could be slightly larger again. So this is top left position, so left position, right, top position. Then the width and how much down. So if we put this one to 80, might be too much. If we go to 70 down, this one to 35. That looks good, doesn't it? What do you think? I'm fairly content with this one. It could start slightly higher, even. But then we also need to increase its velocity slightly so that it actually reaches the foot. That's not too shabby, huh? Is it just disappearing? I was under the impression that there's a degree of alpha decreasing. Let's see. So phaser editor. Sorry, no. Phaser particle editor. That's what we look at. Particles. So phaser particle alpha interpolation. It's slightly too complex, to be honest. Let's open the editor here. I do have somewhere a project running. Yeah, there it is. So it's slightly outdated, to be honest. You can also set a background. Mouse, why do you not work? Let me switch mouses again. For whatever reason, only during stream the mouse doesn't work. At any other point in time, my mouse is just fine. But always during stream, it's like, no, today I don't want to work. So let's put a background image here. That's absolutely way too large. Well, imagine it like this. So, and one thing that I want somewhere here, it should say transform, probably alpha. It should go linearly from 1 to 0. And it should go there like first not at all and then all of a sudden. So which is like, which one is it? Exponential? Yeah, that looks good. Sorry, ease in, ease out. Oops, that was the wrong one. Ease means, okay, so it should be exponential ease in, huh? Yeah. That's the one that I want. The one that I want. Yeah. Now, if we export this one to, yes, for example, tzip, he was zip, then we can look at it and copy and paste the format. Rip, format, document. Doesn't see that it's a proper JSON because of the missing part here. Document, and now we should see something like this exactly. That's what I wanted. So putting this one in, we should see about the behavior that we wanted. All I ever wanted. Sweet. Isn't that cool? Also randomized a bit. So yeah, I guess for the time being, I like that one. We take it. Take it. Look at it go. Beautiful. So let's look at it in large. Yeah. Very good, very good. I like it. And that's how somebody hears. Perfect. So we can say, that looks great. Thank you, and welcome in, Mace. Good to see you again. How are you doing? How was your week? Sweet. Got my second vaccination. Woo! You too. Sweet. Then soon the time will have come that we shall again walk beneath each other, beneath the sun, beneath. Still a bit dizzy. Oh, did it get you? Which one did you get? Sunday, like 2 days ago. Okay. But Moderna. But how do you feel? Like, in the sense of, isn't it like a finally it's done? This kind of it took long enough, kind of feeling, because, well, I got mine also last week on Tuesday. So yeah, but great, good for you. I'm happy for you. Any plans that you want to do? So did I delete that already? Apparently I did. There's still 10 days until I am complete. Yeah, about 2 weeks, right? Yeah, same for me. Packed. So originally I planned to meet some friends finally here, but the problem is that I'm visiting my mom's birthday is around this time. So what and we want to get together, all of them. The problem is that most of my family actually didn't get the vaccination yet, because, well, in the countryside everything takes a bit longer. So yeah, they are basically I had to cancel the meeting. Finally, the first going into a bar date that I had to cancel it so that I can visit my family the week after. Until they are vaccinated, I don't want to, you don't want to lose like on the last meter. It's like you run your marathon and all of a sudden like you already see the finish line, and then you crash down, break a leg, and then you can't finish the marathon. That would be so terrible. That's why I said, okay, sorry dudes, let's meet after that. Somewhere here. At least. So it still takes me like a month until I finally can have some degree of human interaction. That's why I wait with my birthday party until my wife has her second vaccination. Yeah. I see. It might take for her to get vaccinated, as far as I remember you saying, right? So it takes some time. But that's very considerate of you. Yeah. But yeah, we're getting there. Like, what's the current numbers? How many vaccination? With 50 million people fully vaccinated, hopefully. I mean, how many children in Germany do we have? Children in Germany number, which are not yet to be vaccinated, but soon. 10 million. So we're kind of like at 60 million, 20 million people left. 20 million people left, but like Corona in Germany, I think we also have like 3 million people. Well, that still leaves 60 million at least open. Also, the vaccination only actually holds for like 90% of the people. Some people just don't get those spike proteins, was it? Anyway. Yeah, but we're getting there. We came a long way. Let's say it like this. We came a long way, and we will get the rest done as well. Sure. So, switching this one off, putting that one inside, and then we say, so episode 20. Which episode do we have? That's the wrong one. 25. Episode 25. So what we did is we changed something, and we did change. Actually, it's I personally use asset use most of the time, or you only need like 30 to 50. I thought it's like 60 to 80. Like the herd immunity of thingy that they talk about. I mean, I don't have any idea. Let's say it like that. I don't have any idea. I'm also not watching too much about it. What I need to know, I do know, and what I can influence, I do try to influence. So that this finally is over. Better heal animation. Want to play around together before I completely commit here? Commit a crime. No, commit a commit to Git. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Give me a second. I don't want that one. I do want that one. Because now we do want to. No. Again, I appreciate your speed and enthusiasm. Now you can ambush. Go for it. Go, 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 go. And go. I think and go is the... Oh, it's a specter. I love this character. The sprite. Join. What bad is it? Are you actually... Did you kill it? No, don't kill it yet. you can now exclamation mark heal at Mace's Grace. Bams. There it is. It worked. Did you get HP back? I think it's only giving you 5 HP back, right? Got healed for 3. Sorry. Yeah, try to heal me maybe also. The heal is very... Got healed for 8. Yay! Woo, it works! Fabulous! Because I wanted to say fabulous. So now we can attack one more time. I think you can. Exclamation mark heal at... I think at this point you can. Interestingly, it does not trigger. For myself. What do you mean an animation for the heal? Like for the healer? The person who heals? Here's one thing that I want to do. Ignore heal ignores green colored numbers. Indeed. Oh, they don't have numbers, indeed. You're right. Heal ignores username capitalization. That's one thing, and then exclamation mark to do. Heal show green number for healed HP. Very fair, very good points. Let's down this one. Exclamation mark attack the with my cutting edge. Bams! There you go. Sweet. Good job. Ah, typo. Tea time. Yeah. So one thing that we saw just now is that I was not able to heal myself, and the reason for that is because I think I can heal myself in theory, but actually we can still act, I think. Exclamation mark heal. Apparently we can't. So that's too bad. Okay. Apparently we can't. So close that one. So one thing I think that we saw just now is that when I healed myself, it looked at the spelling. Because of the spelling of my username is different from the spelling of my display name, it actually didn't apply the heal to me. So that's one thing that I want to fix now. One thing that we can first of all to go to set to done is the particle effect. We've done that, and now we want to name. There we go. Bam. So that's on the back end, right? So let's go to the back end. Or yeah, on that one, the back end. Or is it just server? Yep. So I guess chatbot servers. All handle heal. There we go. So handle heal. There we go. There it passes the field name, and then the battle tries to heal. So somewhere here, in get adventurer, we probably want this to be case insensitive. So what I will do here is say to lowercase webamps, and this one also to lowercase webamps, and I think that's it. Problem solved. Can we test that somehow without me having to start everything again? I think cannot really. Yeah, we cannot really. We cannot. Yeah, in fact, I thought about even fuzzy matching the username. So you could just type something like exclamation mark heal add type or add maze. But I guess we don't. Yeah, I guess we don't. At least not now. Yeah, so that one's changed. I guess we just have to restart then, huh? So let's do another round. And I mean, it's enough. What am I doing here? I want to show this one. Exclamation mark. Ambush. Oh. First, we have to fix the O rock. Monsters. O rock. Red muscle. What's it exactly called? Is it red man muscle? Yeah, it's red man muscle. Okay, so one thing that I want to do here is replace red muscle with red man muscle. Bams. Save. And now if we see the O-Rock again at some point, then it should be fine. Exclamation mark, another ambush. Oh my goodness, it's another ambush. It's a stone golem. So let's go join the battle. And now we can exclamation mark heal at TypeScript tea time. This time it worked. Whoop, whoop. Okay. I'm happy. The heal pretty much does nothing. So my original idea was that if we are enough people, did it heal you? I didn't see it. Did it trigger? Yeah, you were hit. You were healed. Yeah, you were healed. Oh, interesting. you see the I also have it open another time, and it's actually also the stone golem by coincidence. Our characters are actually different. Our characters are different, but the stone golem attacked us in both instances. Funny. Yeah, the heal is slightly it feels a bit useless given the degree of power that we have. So my original idea was that if we are 10 people, we really have to work together to heal ourselves. If it's 10 people, I mean, on average you roll a 10, right? On average you heal 100 HP, while the enemy can only do up to 20, but on average only does 10. Wait, no, currently it's a D10 only, right? The heal. I think let's make the heal stronger. So this one is 6, episode 22, 25. Oh, my bad. That one. So 25. Oh. So 25. 6. Redman. 6. Typo in assets. Monster assets. 1. Then we have, I don't know, is this a fix? So 25. Somewhat it's a fix. Yeah, I would consider this a fix. So a fix that did what? Ignore casing. On heal, actually on any match, but whatever. Usernames on heal. This is the stream where we can suggest issues for the repo, or is it on Wednesday? You can do it now if you like. Feel free. If you have any ideas, you can also go to there to see what's already in there. But maybe first give your idea and then look at it, because otherwise you're biased. Probably. It's hard for us to stay unbiased. So we have the capitalization done. What else do we have? Show green number for healed. That's one. I cannot reproduce the bug that Gusto cannot attack, so I will just call this one done. And say cannot reproduce. Yep. And we need to refresh the to-dos. There we go. I also wanted to increase the heal power. I wanted to increase the heal power. Let's just say we can heal for 20. Let's say 15. Plus this dot level. I think for now that's a good thing. I mean, even if you are 2 people, fight mechanics with armor, hit chance, etc. Give me just a second here. So talking about this calculation for the amount of heal that we receive, on average, if you are just 2 people, still cancel out. You heal more than the enemy does if you are 2 people, which is a good thing, I think, right? If you're more people, you just heal all the more on average. The plus level would increase the number for those people that already here. By the way, Foregathers, I didn't see your follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to our tea time. Have a cup of tea. Oh, an original Japanese cup, tourist cup, with unoriginal Japanese tea. Yeah, okay. I think this damage, this heal number is fine. So if we do for now, episode 25, change stronger heal. DnD fight mechanics with armor, hit chance, etc. Let's see. So hit chance, armor, and so on. I personally don't. I hate the hit chance, to be honest, because I always roll bad. But I do like the armor idea. Now the thing that I'm thinking about is, how would we implement that? Do we just say every level just gives you a flat damage reduction? Okay. Is that right? I thought it gives you a reduction, but maybe I'm off, probably. I know you are much more familiar with that stuff. Armor in DnD equals so we could, what we could do is, the one thing that I think about is that would be resistance. I see. So how does hit chance and armor work then? That would be interesting to know. DnD armor. How it works. Armor protects its wearer from attacks. The armor and shield you wear determines your base armor class. Oops, where did I click? Oh, that's apparently that's a link. Oh yeah, it has a very, very thin line below. So I was thinking about like the first easy thing to implement. Fairly easy thing to implement would be something like you have your armor, like let's say 3, and every time you receive damage, you say damage applied is the damage minus the armor class, the armor. So for example, let's say 7 equals 10 minus 3. So that's one okay-ish way. The question then becomes, where does armor come from? Where does armor come from? That's a good question. What I would like to avoid is having a monster having to go into this crazy list here of 250 enemies and having to put in stuff for each and every one, because that's not feasible. I tried it with, I mean, you see that I have put in 170 different sprites, or at least sprites plus tints and scale and so on, and alpha, like transparency. So this is for the front end. And similarly, it looks on the back end, it looks like this. We'll go into the GitHub. Find this for you. File. You find it right here. That's the monsters. So currently they have like HP, but other than that, they don't really have anything. And HP is basically, if we go far enough back, they should be here somewhere. There we go. Because they were already given. So animated armor is pretty much useless, apparently. Also the Rug of Smothering and the Banshee. The guard, for example, is like, oh my goodness. Or the thug. I don't know why. And that are that. I mean, even a Demi-Lich, you cannot really hit a Demi-Lich, right? That's the problem with the Demi-Lich. I thought there was an API which would get you every month. No, there isn't. We use, like, at the very top you see the credits that I provide. There's a dude that wrote everything out in a CSV. I don't know how he created it, but that's the one that we are using. That's the round that we are using. There's also one more row in his data, which is probably for the XP that you get. I don't know. So we do not get the data. Yeah, probably. Copy pasting from somewhere, or inserting all that data. So I would like to avoid the. I mean, if you do it, I'm fine with it. Edit this, whatever you like, and then send it over to me. But me having to go through all of these are like 250 entries. That's not really feeling. I mean, how many entries are there? 266. You see this from the CSV. That is understandable. Yeah. So what I'm thinking about instead is, where did my notes go? No, don't close it. That was close. That was very close. So that's why so now you understand why I try to avoid setting it per monster. It's too much. So what we can do instead is like have some degree of formula for calculating the armor, for example, and then applying straight damage reduction. What I find weird though is well, maybe that's not too bad. The newer, I went through it twice. No, I only went through it once, which was for the monsters. For this one. Here there's the additional nice thing that I actually had to look everyone up because I don't know all of this. So that I can actually choose the right image for them. That was fun work, I can tell you. And it's still not finished. Anyway, so where does armor come from? So it could be just from the level, but then you get it from the level, and you get it, so you get more HP from the level, but you also gain more armor from the level, so you kind of start getting invincible. Another option would be to get it from, so let me run some stuff here. From the formula including the level. So it's a function of the level. Another one would be from items and drops. Then we get into some interesting stuff. Because we can drop items and do stuff with it. Just found DnD 5 API.co. This is simple API for things within the official 5th edition. I don't know what SRD means, so let me bring that up. Range 50 feet, components, acid arrow, level 2, all of this fun stuff. Interesting. Yeah, I can imagine there is stuff out there. I can imagine there is stuff out there that does this stuff. But it introduces a dependency on a very unstable system, probably. Because I doubt that this is official. It's probably just a dude who, yeah, bagel bits 13 hours ago. He's still active, definitely. What does SRD mean? System reference document. Jesus, that's that sounds like an official. You go to the office. Sorry, but my passport has stopped. Yeah, but first you have to fill in the system's reference document. Otherwise, we cannot give you a new passport. Could they give it like a cool name? Well, anyway. Oh, you can pull the latest. You can pull the database. And then you have it running locally. Interesting. Compose pull. What does that do? I've never seen that. Pulls an image associated with a service. Oh, I see. Okay. Are they on Docker Hub? Docker Hub. Apparently not. DnD. Oh, that's the IPA reference. image repository. Indeed. Probably not it. Oh, there it is. We could. I mean, we could like do this, right? Do we have a Docker image here? Docker. We do have Docker Compose. We can say DnD API. And then we say what he says. Then we must like this, I think. Is it tagged latest? Tags latest. Yeah, perfect. And we also need to have the ports probably, which goes from, did they include how to use it? 3000. So we want to forward from 3000. So we want our port, let's say, where does my server run on? Server, where are you running on? $3,000, yeah. So we want to forward to 3000, but we want to run on, let's say, 3001. And now we even have a Docker file. Okay, I didn't know. This is part of the boilerplate. So if we do, let's see, Docker compose up -d makes it in the detached mode. Scanner could not find colon. Oh, typo. Oh, friend, mate, what are you doing to me? It's a very small image, by the way. I mean, even just a compressed site 94. It's a very small image. So if we go to localhost 3001 /API, can't reach it. Docker PS. Mongo is running. Docker PS -a. Let me open another screen here. It exited 35 seconds ago. Why did it exit immediately? Docker logs. Then we want to have this dude. Oh, it errored. Connection refused to this Redis or Postgres. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Redis. So it's running with? How does it work? How do we actually start this? Maybe we look at their Docker Compose and then we see these things. Yeah, okay, they also start Redis here. And they also have the database. And they also have a MongoDB. No, wait. That's the API itself. They have a database running, which is this one, which is the that's another one that we need to run. Okay, okay. I think we can first of all do this. The problem that I have is we are already running Mongo. So I'm not sure whether this is going. Let's just see. Docker compose up -d. SRD is the standard edition. Version is not supported. Oh, my Docker compose is outdated. So this will take a moment probably for it to pull all the images. So what are we going to check here? How the API works and whether we can use that to create some more interesting stuff without us having to provide all the content. So that's the idea, right? For example, we have all the classes, we have all the ability scores, whatever that means. We have conditions, damage types, equipment categories. Belts, magic schools, monsters even. They do have the monsters. They do not have any there, equipment, okay. They do have equipment. Oh, that's of course wrong. That's not correct. This is of course not correct. We need this image here. We need to have not this one, we need to have image bagel bits 5e API latest SRD. Yeah, colon latest. And then we start it again. And now it's running. Well, there you go. It's sweet. Thank you so much, Mace, for this amazing find. Let's see, for example, equipment. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it's amazingly easy to navigate. I don't know, this might be a thanks to the plugin that I have. Okay. Now what? Now what? We can look at the monsters here, maybe. Then we see, okay, there's a list of 332 monsters. It is Bronx Dragon and so on. Rusk, Tuck, White Dragon, a White Wolf, a Wyvern, Zombie. Let's take the Dire Wolf. And then we see, okay, it's large, it's a beast creature. Has a name. It can walk. Has hit dice. Oh man. Okay. Now. This opens up a lot of new options. So first of all, let's give these guys some credit. Star. They also have like 105. There's some hot stuff there, but to keep it simple, monster data in the next step could contain hit points, armor class. Armor class 14. Hit points 37. That's why some of these monsters in our list have like close to 0 HP, but are still fairly strong monsters because their armor class is actually pushing their HP like to a very high level. My friend, what shall I say to this? It's amazing, and I don't know what to do with it now. That's the hard part. So we now have all this data at the palm of our hand, and it's also fairly easy to navigate because they always have this URL. Then we can get that one. Everything is local, which means we do not depend on a fragile service. We can actually just run it ourselves all the time, and again 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 and again. We might want to look at their license. MIT is good. They have a license field here as well, but that's fine. This license is that is awesome, my friend. Now, this opens up so many options for. I mean, we can also do like all of a sudden where is it? So you posted the link, right? Somewhere? Did you? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So the link to the GitHub also here. If you have a GitHub account, consider giving them a star. I am fairly sure every single star helps them, or if you even love them. I'm not affiliated, by the way. I just learned about them right this stream. And also so many new opportunities to contribute to the repo. Yeah, probably to your repo. I see. Yeah, indeed. So, what are we gonna do about it now? We armor class, hit points, hit dice. Man. So we also have all of this equipment that we can find now. Flask. Well, it doesn't look like there's any swords or anything like that in here. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. Don't mind me. Or armor or breastplate. Yeah, there's also breastplate and stuff inside of here, which gives us, for example, costs 1,600. It weighs 40. And interestingly, it does not say, here. So that's a link to itself. It does not say how much does it now increase the armor and so on. Maybe barding, breastplate, TNT, 5.3 net, 5e. Barding. So it should give some modifiers here. But that's apparently not included yet inside of the data. So not all of the data is 100% fine, but that's okay. We can just make some, if there is nothing written yet. Standard key. Apparently, I think none of the equipment currently has like anything that does something. Why you not find sword? Am I in the wrong? Oh yeah. Don't mind me. This one actually has stuff already. Range 5, damage. How many damage dice, how many, what kind of damage, and so on. But if people can get items in the future, then they are responsible to implement them. So it would become a giant project with a big community. I'm not sure how realistic that is. I mean, I'm doing my best here on stream. I'm doing my best on stream, but I mean, even this amazing project here has like 19 contributors, right? I'm not sure how many people actually added like data. Still. Still, it opens so many opportunities. Ah. Oh, there are the weapons. Or the spears, for example. 1d8 damage, 6 damage. First world problems. There's so much to do in the sense of so many cool things. There's a rules API. Adventuring appendix. Read. So, what are we gonna do about it? So, first of all, thanks for the great find. Now I closed it. That we can do stuff with it. Yep. We can do stuff with it probably. For right now, what are we going to do? So one thing that we had on our list, let's maybe take a step back here. And I definitely need some time to think about what we want to do with it. And what we can do with it given the time that we have. And what we want to do on stream here. For now, let's concentrate on this little friend here. who has to define today is the way. Both. What the priority now? Not. Yeah. So let's make those numbers. Create those numbers. Yeah, but this, so this, it's too much work, has become obsolete now. Well, closing for now. I do leave this one. Where's my Docker Compose? Here it is. This one is definitely interesting. That one's definitely interesting. Then we want to do some front end right now. And what we want to do is green numbers. So I do think, do we already have damage numbers here? Damage text, there we go. Basically, we can take this one and then that's it. So let's put in, let's enable debug mode here, dev mode again here. True. And then we go to the monster and we enable its dev debug or dev mode as well. True. And then we say, one thing that I do want is this debug take them. That's the one that I want. The one that I want. So now we should see something like, oh, 8080. We should see nothing because I stopped the server. Def. And then things happen. That's one thing that I definitely want to do, but probably tomorrow. To do add fanfare. Because I did write a victory fanfare. So then when we win, we actually have like, yay, soundtrack. Like Final Fantasy, and things. So this dude has now debug take damage, and we see the number up there, and that's good. So one thing that I want to do here is, first of all, we make it slightly nicer. So to do make damage text nice, because then we can take all of that and then move on to the green numbers for healed HP, which are exactly the same except that the number is positive and green, and that's it. So one, let me think about this. Yeah, let's make them green. That should be easy enough, right? So we can just say if damage is greater than 0, sorry, smaller than 0, which means it's a heal. Const is heal. If it is a heal, we say this dot set color, I guess, and then we say we have like color, yeah, and we make them green. Do we have a nicer green? We have a lot of green. We have lawn green, we have hacker green, we have green. Let's take that one. Now we can just for the adventurer, somewhere we probably already have take damage. There we go, and we do this. And we can just do that again. Receive heal. There we go. We have the particle effect. And we say something like, okay, minus current HP. And that's it already. I think I need to have the adventurer and activate its dev mode, kind of. There it is. Yay! It works. Bing, bing. Ah. But the number is wrong. The number is wrong. The number is the wrong one. Because we don't have the diff. We want also the amount healed as a number. And we actually want to play that one, right? Which means somewhere we have a TypeScript error now. Yeah. And we can say received heal dot amount. And we have another one right here. And we say 130, and then we say like, I don't know, 20. Oh, let's make it a realistic number, because it's like between 0 and 1 and 14 most of the time. Ta-da! Yay! And this one is still take damage. Perfect, perfect. We can also make the damage text red if we want to. Set color.red. It's not visible, huh? Well, if it moves, maybe. So let's go to the next one. Yeah, let's go to the map. Next one. Set color. That doesn't work. Set text color. We are not allowed to use the same name twice. Seal. We just put in this fun little stuff. So that's that one. Now we can do some tinting as well. So this dot scene dot add a tweening. Tween. And we give it an object. We give it a target, which is this. And now we give it a y position, which is this dot y minus 200. We give it a duration of 100, let's say. We give it, otherwise, we can give it an alpha also. Alpha of 0, I guess, and maybe the alpha should be maybe just do 0.5. Do I have to start it, or does it start automatically? Oh god. Not. Early might just start. There it is. Pew. And this should of course be the same number as here. So 1500. And then we can also do something like on complete this dot destroy. Then we don't need to have this one, I guess, which probably even nicer. Whoa, that's a big one. That's a giant for you. That's a big giant for you. Ding. You got me there. You got me there. Is this visible for you guys? Okay, that one was in the back apparently. Even the red one. Works. If that's the case, then I think we're done, huh? Maybe a bit darker. Darker. The green or the green? We also have lawn green. So let me first of all see how does it look right now. Yeah, it's very bright. That's indeed true. Lawn green is probably even brighter. It is, but it does give a better contrast. We can also this dot that we have an outline shadow. We can give it a shadow. We have the shadow in here. Default text texture. There we go. We can try something like that. I don't know why we want that one. Set stroke 1.5. Let's see. Maybe that helps. Note. Oh, that's a white shadow. That's weird. The text shadow should be black. That makes it definitely more dominant. I don't quite get is one should be like 1, 2, 2, then 2. What are those truths? Blur, shadow stroke, shadow fill. How does that work? Ding. Thanks to the shadow, it's now at least more dominant. You like it? It doesn't quite fit with the rest, but well, you can't have everything. We might want to say, oh, where's the health bar? Monster health bar, for example. There's an empty health bar. Where's the text? Where is the text? That text shadow of label. Now this one should change. Yeah, if you look very, very closely, it's more crisp now, or more in the face than before. And I do think it's better, to be honest. So leaving that one, and I would probably also just put it to the adventurer name right here of this. Oops. Because this one is also like invisible. Now it might be slightly too big. Is it? It might be slightly too big, huh? I see you are listening very closely. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop now as well. I think we're good here. Let's just not do this one. And with that, I'm very happy about the result. Also like I like the shower effect, as well as the HP and health animation are much more energetic now. So thank you so much, Mace, for your time, spending some time with me here. Hope to see you next time again, and hope to see every one of you next time. So we are just going to finish disable all of these debug settings now. Do we? I just leave them on. I'm lazy. We're probably going to start with them next time anyway. So. We also have this fun little thing that we can check out next time again. So, and then I everything, and we say so at episode 25 at damage and heal numbers, including with animation, and shadows for crisper or crisp text or full text. That's a real reason. So one commit, and then we have episode 25. Pause. Well, kind of a chore. Config. Docker compose for what was the project called? BagelBits 5th edition. API. There we go. So thanks for your time. All of the code can be found here. I definitely hope to see you next time. If you like the stream, consider to follow, and we will be back tomorrow with another stream where we probably not going to check out the API, because that's a bit too short notice, but we will continue with something. I think we can also do some more exclamation mark done, green, bams, and exclamation mark done, nice. There we go. And then tomorrow we will add the fanfare. So the first time that we have like the sound from my desktop system also on. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one. See you around.